Yeah. I mean, yo, right now, what's today's date?
April 20 something fucking day.
April 24th, I think. It's Sunday, April 26th, and I am, like, in all my glory right now in my life. You know what I mean? This is, like, one of the most, like, exciting times in my life right now. Like, I get to put a record out. I'm about to be done with college, and I'm gonna, I've been waiting my whole life for, like, this moment right now. You know what I mean? The time I get to have no real reservations about where I have to be at any time, anytime soon, really. You know what I mean? I gotta go to court real quick this week, and after that, it's like a few finals, and then I get to just pretty much be on my own schedule until it doesn't fucking work out.
You're gonna
Hopefully.
spend the next fucking most time of your life in a band and people.
Wet orange.
Here we are at Hyper Snake Studios to record Realistic Expectations. I got Jay Stamps good production on almost the whole thing, and I got Junk Waffle on a beat, and motherfucking who else? Junk Waffle and DJ Prime. How can I forget? DJ Prime made a fucking banger that DJ Prime closes the record this time around, and feel great. I feel usually I'm very harsh critic of myself, and I still am, but like feel good coming into this one. It's like Realistic Expectations is like let me get a little bit higher before I really break it down so I can just zone out. What I like about it, right across the street, I don't know if you can see it, there's a gentleman's club directly across the street. Important. After a hard day's work, it's important.
All praise is due. Process from a fan watching spots on the constant. Professionally honest, this my thought process. All praise is due. Process from a fan watching spots on the constant. Professionally honest, this my thought process. It's my involvement. All praise is due. Process from a fan watching spots on the constant. Professionally honest, this my thought process.
Here we are live and direct at JJ's Bar and Grill, spot where I met DJ Prime. Used to host many open mics, and pretty much how I themed the song Coke Bar. Something memorable from here. Pretty much I was always too fucked up, I don't even remember. I was always just so ripped over here, like I can't even think of like a memorable, you know what I mean? Just rocking mics and like acting crazy, nothing too nuts. I never really banged any of the chicks who used to come here. You wouldn't want to. My man did though.
Oh, Heat boy, you're the shack. Sorry, I wasn't looking. And if you want to be a YouTuber, whoa. My man Pat Renton came through. Whoa. And he lit up the show with my man Prime is outside smoking a bowl. So the record ended. Now we need to change the record, but no, he doesn't have on deck another instrumental, so I'll represent this. Gentle, like a child. GDP freestyle.
And we would just go in there and like burn L's or like joints or whatever. And sometimes the kids would like be coming home or like leaving, and he would always be like, "Yo, what's up?" They'd be like, "Nothing, hi," and like just walk right past us. We're like smoking weed like practically in their like fucking house. It was never an issue. And I remember, I won't say names, but my man who used to work, he used to like cut lines of coke like behind the bar. So you would like be here and you would just kind of dip, like there's just a staircase right there, and you just have like coke cut out, like just like run back around and be like waiting people, and like you'd always have the coke cut out, so like you just knew it. You take a little walk back there, and like you need a little pick me up. It was always there for you. I seen Cy Martial Law here, Tame One here, Pace One here.
No role models in the world living right, so I show kids. Y'all sing the hook while I roll it.
Young Z, a lot of cool cats. Like all the Division East people would always roll through and shit. It was awesome. Wild times, you know? That shit was ill, and I wrote that song, and just like, that was an interesting time in my life. And I know it was for you too, you motherfucker.
Why'd it end?
Why did it end? There was an altercation. I was out of town. I was in Texas, and there was an altercation there, and some people got hurt.
Bloody brawl early this morning outside a bar near the Rutgers campus in New Brunswick. One person was stabbed in the head during the fight outside the JJ Bar and Grill on Hamilton Street. The man is now is now at Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital in stable condition, and so far police have made no arrests.
So then I used to live right here, down this alleyway. As you can see, got some tags up in here. So there's the GDP sticker up here. And just used to live down this alleyway. And I was a hop, skip, and a jump from JJ's.
So don't make the microphone explode and hands up and get the crowd and all that my shit mode. This goes out to the nerds with hip-hop cyber courage and flourish talking with the kids will never meet in person. Internet MCs and towns will never leave. I bring intensity conceptually. Brooklyn, B-Town, Washington, D.C. Bricks, Philly, B-More, Miami Beach. Boogie Down, Chi-Town, Nashville, Tennessee. As her 2 elementary dimension division. So pick up that Division East mixtape, yo. You got music, porn. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my boy.
Music and porn.
Shout out to
Hey, very Christian.
What the fuck you call it, man? It's not rap, yo. What you do? What do you do with? What do you do with a mummy? Like that's what he does. He fucking mummifies people. Yeah, sick, yo. We're recording. Well, like kind of like fixing up. She made me do it. The actual title track of the album. You know, we're working on right now. You know, I'm with GDP. I'm with Division East.
Hello. Triple beam, 6 figs away my options. Find a job but wind up locked on some nonsense. I got a heavy head, mind full of flames, and this world is like a piece of glass, and maybe I don't wanna change. Chain myself to a mortgage like a mortuary. Rather go nomad, any means necessary. Speaking cemeteries, wake kids the fuck up. Tell them about my life, you only die once. And they be all G's our favorites. He say shit. Found his own ways to navigate the matrix. Knows the rules of the game like a ref. Not buried behind a desk, miserable prescribed meds. Sleepwalking through every day, numb as shit. Laws get passed by born again capitalists. You buy the hype. I kick rhymes out of spite. One life, one love, one king, and all I need is one mic to find your own light and chase it like a rabid dog. When they treat on you, tell them they just jealous because you found your own reasons for waking up or reasons not to. Not some boss that got you caught up in the talk soup. The underlines of red, white, and blue flag like building up cities on stolen land. We are the self-aware. Music's not a meal ticket. Real recognize real. If it's really real, live it.
Shouts out to Rumek and all the whole crew, you did, and everybody that come through. 109, it's your boy Karan, Bakizi, Mafia Child of Great, aka I Does This, aka I Am Music, aka So-Called Setup, you did? Holla at me.
Dolphin. Hold on.
Good looking, man. Excellent looking.
Let me take a second to tell you about Captain Cool's boxing blog. CaptainCoolBoxing.blogspot.com is the most up-to-date, factual, everything about boxing. Daily updates, news, previews, reviews, and opinions. Best boxing blog out. That's it. It's the only boxing blog I read. That's all I need to read.
Spotted up potential. Really make it flow up the easy flow. Let's get this show on the road. Check the clock on my phone. You got 30 seconds. And if you want to buy your next drink. Any girls with a tip for a stroke of the coat. I got this big event that really big shirt. So then we know how to play. Giving out better body language is clear and top of it. If you have a choice of attention, you ain't the bad boy type. But disrespect, experiment. Steal weapons, stolen beer and cigarettes. They get arrested. And I'm like, what happened? We back.
Here we are at the office of Division East Skate Shop, Montclair, New Jersey. Been there for about 6 years, right on the Ave. Great location, beautiful location. This is the office where the plans are made. You know what I mean? I come back here, kick it with Dave Dow, drink a beer, and just shoot ideas, kick it, make sweet jokes, and I don't know. I guess a lot of the things that I've discussed here and hung out with people here kind of inspired the song Loopholes on this record, which is just kind of like a toast, like a salute to all of, you know, people I know and see that are just living this life on their own means. It has its downsides, but I think the people that muscle through that and still fucking do things the way they mean to, and usually it takes a lot more effort to fucking do it that way and do things on the humble. And that can apply to so many things. That's like clothing companies, artists, tattooers, bands, MCs, recording labels, stores, fucking writers, cats doing zines, website, bloggers, just independent lifestyles, you know what I mean? People running fucking venues. Shit, man. It is a fucking bigger picture out there to be seen, and even though sometimes when you're in the thick of it, when it's you can't even look back to smell the roses or really appreciate it. Loopholes is like, trust me, people do appreciate it, and you are influencing lives for the right reasons, which I don't think a lot of people can say. Or should be able to say. They can say it. They'll say it. Probably shouldn't say something. Yeah, no reason for them to, though. Fucking bullshit, meaningless jobs. I got 2 fucking parking tickets. I parked in front of my man's, and I parked in front of Sherba's house. On 3-4, I got a parking ticket. On 3-5, I got a parking ticket. And you can tell me they're just doing their job, but if that's your job, then that's where it fucking starts. Don't tell me you're just doing your job. If you went and got that job, suck my fucking dick. You should have found something more to be passionate about. Become a fucking cop because, oh, you're just doing your job. Oh, I didn't know what else to be. I wanted to, you know, help people. Suck my dick. That's not how you help people. You're another fucking sheep, and I'd laugh about it if you died. We got Shape, C-, Larry Option, the man from somewhere else, motherfucking Pistol Peter.
Diphonic. Faggot. Diphonic.
Oh, yeah. All I need is a writing utensil. Sauces, ancient civilizations from our prophets, the Holy Father. We hold the oracle, have batch exist non-physical. It's with the literal essence of zeros, not the visible. Never hold heat. We can still slingshots and boomerangs, and this shit is dedicated to Jam Master Jack.
Fucking, like, just fucking doing drugs and fucking straight up, just unconscious, nauseous, and just nauseating, tripping. It's just gonna be amazing. Can you dig it? Can you feel it? It's gonna be so fucking amazing.
It's like the anonymous girl.
You showed us one. There it is.
I heard that bitch fuck Eddie Murphy. He got herpes. And,
yeah, now it's like GDP, get me to church, please. Please. I'm begging you. Beat. And I'm like, you got eggs for dude? And she's like, let me spread him. I'm like, let me get him. And he saw the salad and put Italian dressing on the lettuce. And let us exaggerate and act like the ass is great so everyone watching home at the pack can hate. Pat Dowd and Dad frown because she ate every pussy that came her way. Same day, first date. Wow. Like a primate, picking ticks off it. And I'm like, yo, you licked the dick off and she couldn't talk. Face in the toilet with the ass up, enjoying it. Yeah, the garlic bread, Texas toast garlic bread, Texas toast style. They imported this from Texas. And some crinkle cut French fries. You know, and that's dinner. That's dinner in 25 minutes from now. You know, you gotta cut corners. And I think eating. You know, my father always told me what you don't spend on food, you can spend on booze.
Oh, look, this is such a bad idea. I'm not doing that. I just touched it.
Think I could kick it?
I just touched it.
You think I could kick through that light bulb?
Don't do it when I'm right here.
Do it.
Think I could kick through it?
Don't be a pussy.
Why couldn't you?
Because it's fucking really
It's
hot.
a fucking light bulb, you idiot.
Yeah, but I could kick through it from standing up.
I lower that shit.
In your heart of hearts.
Yeah, how about I just hold it in the air and you kick it?
I mean,
how about I just hold the pumpkin and you just...
Oh, see, because you broke both.
I stay away from danger, danger stay away from me. Police ask me what's my government.
I wear sunglasses at night so I can see what I'm doing. Cut my set short. Kids started looting. In case you're just tuning in, this is reality. Fuck. Sorry. I'm not sorry.
Yeah, you got some new tags, yo? What's that? Let me see those.
What's it mean?
This is
Zoom
gonna
in.
make it to the GDP DVD. So I was 19 in New Zealand, and I wanted to get this thing that said "Live and Let Die."
Gotcha.
Yeah. The fucking tattoo artist put "Let" on the wrong side. It should be over there.
What does it say now?
It says "Let, Live, and Die."
Funk. Do you have any bad tattoos? Funk that.
First one says unicorn in Old English.
Unicorn?
What I did, I just basically put a quarter and I traced the quarter to make a perfect circle, you know?
What about you, Daniel Joseph?
Me? This is me. I was like 21 years old. I was drunk in Cancun. My ex-girlfriend offered to pay for it. So she said, "What do you want?" I said, "I want a big ass D on my arm." So I got that word. G.
Alright, you ready for it? I got really drunk in my house. My friend Jay Lee called my bluff.
No words. No words. Yo, this is D. Joseph, the Vision East, Jersey, the J State. Out. Peace.
Something that you didn't write. Alright, let me see it then. I speak it every weekend, man. Every other one that is. You know the biz, you know the diz. You get the nigga, tip your bartender and shit. Don't brush your teeth with a threat. Stand back when I spit, I'm like Pat, sick. And still performing, informant. In the reforming, he's like a George Foreman grill. Sorta Ella, sorta with skills. And what he does is sorta kills.
It's her. 973 up in here, 908 up in her, 201 up in her, 732 up in her. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Squad up. Now, come here. My name's the same one, the Natty-Headed Terror. Thus follows. And your girl sucks plus swallows. But I'd like to shout out to the Boom Squad, the Weathermaniacal, Weatherman, motherfucking Atomic Heads, GDP, fucking Saudi Ali, motherfucking Parliament, Funkadelic, fucking Hippie Pete the Poet, Slow Suicide, Stimulus up in this motherfucker as well. And in the meantime, in between time, check this out here. That's GDP over there. See this? It's my dog, GDP.
He gets it in.
Oh, what's up? Hi.
Yo, here we go. Another blackout. Recorded locally, but this is how it's all supposed to be. Anti-socially is how I'm living. Fuck vibe. You the nice guy, finish last. I'm a drive-by. From a wise guy. Good fella, far from Fugazi. A problem with your shit, fuck you, baby.
Hippie Pete's line is,
except that you can see them.
I will lick your pussy for a cigarette. I will lick your ass for a beer. And if you got psychedelics, you don't gotta suck my dick.
You're documenting your lines, man. You gotta change them up. Now it's on film. We're taping this.
This is
now.
forever
The
in
whores
time.
the whores are gonna see this and go, damn.
Yeah, you can't give it all away.
Don't give it all away. The game is to be sold, not to be told.
That's true.
All right, shout out Heavy Chillers, America, my skateboard, Division East. I don't know. That's it.
Just weak.
That's it.
If you have the CD involvement, then you'll know that when you open up the cover, there's a picture of some benches. Those are the benches at Stag Field here that I used to go to and act like a fucking jerk off. Right here. That's where we would go to spit raps and smoke weed. Smoke weed and spit raps. Just bring the boombox. And since then, they built a cell phone tower right here where they have a sign that says, "Notice, beyond this point, radio frequency fields at this site may exceed FCC rules for human exposure." Luckily, next to the fucking radio frequency fields that are beyond human exposure levels, there's an elementary school right across the street. And the spot where I did much of my childhood drinking. God bless America, you know?
When I say kill, y'all say cops, kill. Cops, kill. Cops. When I say kill, y'all say cops, kill. Cops, yeah. Cold as zeitgeist, so precise. Every show we go, we close open mics. funky gutter. With the savvy drunkie, just to tell clunky lover. Xanax and crime can sex. Tricks up his sleeve to leave every fan blessed. On stage with a ball blaze. Rep every set until the last song plays. Jumping the limo, pumping the demo. After parties of blood and Nintendo.
And it's like the song Orange Water is kind of just about like this town, West Orange Township is just like a real interesting place to grow up, you know, like a real diverse community. You got like between blacks, whites, Latinos, fucking Asians of all sorts, just like every type of religion. So it's just like you come out of here like, I feel like a real well-rounded person, you know. Essex County is like kind of known for that. So I figured I kind of had to do my like West Orange salute, you know? And that's like what Orange Water is, and just like reminiscing, like hanging out here. And like I still come here, especially me and the man from somewhere else, Shape, Jan the Don, still come through here for like a couple beers and a fucking freestyle session all these years later, you know? Then you got like young bucks playing basketball here, fucking acting a fool. Oh, a text message. A text message from Pistol Pete. At the Armory, Hobson got kidnapped by the cops on some warrants when we weren't looking. ... Me, Frank, and K-Rock just smoked a dip in his honor. Orange Water. 9:56. That was 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, it's like the little room at Krauser's. You know what I mean? If you don't have the money to pay for it, you know what I mean? You just get it in real quick. I'll be right back.
Oh, the craziest thing that's happened on the basketball courts. A friend of mine lost his virginity on these very basketball courts. I won't say any names, but what up? A couple blowjobs at these basketball courts, all sorts, just about every drug you could think of. Mad rhymes kicked here. Yeah.
See, rifles ain't aspiring, we inspiring. And rhyming is the hand-to-mouth lifestyle. It's a cycle of you LimeWire pirate. Don't seem so surprised when your album drops and no one buys it. Trying if your boys can finish your lines. It's not freestyling again. Titties won't be worth more because G Wallace signed it. You can't shake a stick of this. And I ain't making shit from this. You're sick of listening and stop spitting. It's your perception of talent. So out of whack you think you have it when this bandwagon's crowded as a train car to Auschwitz. Millions lost in the Holocaust of innovative thoughts. I'm not pessimistic or misinformed. Just feel I'm in a 1994 time warp, so I show up late. Avoid MC, beat a dead horse. It's like a jungle sometimes, might smoke an elephant.
Here we are on the set of No Gods. Jay Stampy just punched me in the mouth. I was born to eat the lip gas at $4 a gallon. Smoking weed like that. We're smoking weed indoors. You just punched me in the mouth again.
Hit my.
Everyone's punching each other. We're really drunk. We're about to do close up. Talk to the people. Jay Stanley, talk to the people.
What's in my dick, son? Yo, what?
I'm gonna be all swollen for the video shoot. Stop punching me till we're done filming. Sal, you good? Look, we got Sal eating candy. I got some Kit Kats. I got some Sour Patch Kids. What went on today is we finished filming the video for No Gods, which will be the first single. I woke up this morning a little bit hungover, but I woke up at about 10 a.m. Woke you up. Ryteel was fucking out of his mind last night and just got off the couch and like left as soon as I woke him up for whatever reason. We came down here, filmed some shots, and we saw it because, you know, we do shows down here in this basement. And we got the idea that since there's so many bottles and cans outside for recycling, we would cover my fucking whole floor in them, and I would rap in them and be fucking breaking bottles and acting like an asshole, which I was, until I stepped on a bottle and it broke into my shoe, cut my foot up real good, and I started bleeding all over the place. Yeah,
I don't think there was anything first aid or sanitary in my entire house.
How the fuck did you get into that part of your shoe?
Came back down here and we just fucking kept wilding out, you know? Just trying to be the wildest, you know? And here's what happens.
I didn't realize.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I feel like nothing I ever do will be as good as I like hear it in my head, and then like you could always like listen to something and pick it apart. You know, you're never satisfied and shit, but pretty happy with it. You know what I mean? I think I got better music in me, but up to right now, you know, I felt like that the last time. I feel like in comparison to involvement.
This PSA is brought to you by GDP, the Involvement CD. It does look like it's misspelled. Yes, I do agree. First person to write in with a letter with the correct spelling, free copy. Oh, residue on there? Yes, you can break up weed and narcotics on it. Very good.
It's definitely a better record. I'm definitely talking about a wider variety of issues, you know. I feel pretty good about it. Hopefully people vibe out, and if not, fuck you. Fuck 'em. Still bought it.